Okay, great. So, hi, Jason. Do you like to be called Jason?
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. So, I just have a few questions here. It's about 10 questions to answer.
Okay.
Um, so I wanted to know a little bit more about you, basically, and how long you've been a donor.
Okay. That's the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm from St. Cloud, Minnesota, and I guess I started this sometime last year, or possibly before that. Um, just I think I came across probably some groups online is what it was, and I didn't know about the idea beforehand, and then I thought that right now I I'm not I don't have a partner. I don't have prospects right now. So I wanted to potentially donate because I know that my relatives tend to have healthy lives and long lives too. So I figured that I give good qualities in that regard too.
Okay, great. So I guess just to clarify, the city that you're located, you're in, is it Minnesota?
Minnesota, and it's in St. Cloud, Minnesota.
Okay, great. So you talked a little bit about why you want to donate. Is there any other reason why you'd be interested?
Um, I guess that's the main reason. As far as this, the I know that there are individuals out there who can't produce on their own, regarding maybe a husband who is infertile, or two females together, or even a single lady. And those situations, they certainly need some sort of assistance. So that's what I'm looking for.
Okay, perfect. So can I ask how far you would be willing to travel to help someone?
I'm fairly open. Um, I guess it all depends on the match too. But I usually publish that I'm open to um, either the recipient come to me, or I'm brought to them. And I I guess it would be really anywhere, as long as it's able to work out, because I'm generally able to work remotely. I don't work a regular hourly job, so it
Okay.
allows for that.
Okay, great. So, but I guess, would you have any specific time, time frame? So like if you're in Minnesota, would you only like to travel, say, 5 hours or far from where you live if you were to go to someone?
Yeah, because I know there's a difference between car distance traveling and then flights too, and there really is. It all depends on the recipient if they'd want to bring me, since I'm the donor.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
that's the main thing, because there's increasing costs the more distance too. So it's kind of, that would be part of the discussion as well, as far as if they're able and willing to do that.
Okay. All right, perfect. Um, so would you be comfortable sharing with me some of your more personal details? So height, weight, age, and your ethnicity, your ethnic background?
Sure. I'm 5'10". I weigh about 170. I don't remember what that's translated into kilograms. But ethnicity, mostly European, but just a tick of African and Southeast Asian. I noticed when I did a um, one of those registry things. Um, but mostly when I was growing up, I was told I was 3/8 German and some other Scandinavian and French and that kind of things. And then I come back with the report, and it said totally different things. And that
Oh,
was kind of based upon, the relatives and everything, as far as where they came from, I think. So it's kind of interesting that it was a little different. Um, what was the other thing? I can't remember.
age.
Oh, the age. I'm 54.
Okay. Okay, great. And are you happy for, recipients to direct message you on Facebook? So if they're interested in using you as a donor, would you be happy to have those conversations on like Messenger?
Yes, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. And you mentioned that you've been doing this for about a year. So have you donated before? Have you had any successes?
I have not donated yet, and that was, I guess, the first one too. Everybody's not donated until they have donated, but I did everything needed beforehand as far as sperm testing and DNA testing. I wanted to do that in advance just to make sure that I'm a viable candidate and that there's nothing that is on the report that's in any way negative. So I had it reviewed by my doctor as well, just in case I didn't see anything. So I've done everything up front that I could.
Okay. Yeah, no, that sounds great. And so would you prefer to be involved if there was a successful donation and a child was produced, or would you like to be anonymous?
I know the involvement. I think updates would be nice. And
Mm.
then I noticed as I was doing this, the idea of allowing the child to contact when they become 18 as well. And those two is what I would be available for. Um, I'm probably not a co-parent situation because that would be generally difficult regardless because of the separation of distance usually. So it's just I'm open to, you know, seeing pictures and those kind of updates as the child grows would be nice since I'm a small part of that child, even though I'm not able to raise the child. It'd still be nice to see.
Yeah. Okay. And this is my last question. Is there anything else that you want us to know about you? Anything else, that you can think of you want to share?
Um, I think I pretty much said everything. I guess I'm in real estate, is what I do for an occupation, and my hobbies, I guess, are gardening. I cook some. I make a lot of soups. So it's just, I guess, just general home type stuff like that. And I just kind of got into this just as seeing as a need as far as out there. So I'm just trying to be available and trying to match with the right people because not everybody is a match either. So that's one thing. So it's just kind of finding through communication the right match.
Okay, thank you so much. That's the end of my questions.
Make a mom, cause we're making babies, cause we're making babies, cause we're making babies, cause we're making babies.
Make a mom get you pregnant.